Taurus, hi. So this is going to be a reading for the month of November 2024. And I'll do the reading for you and then I'll close it off with a oracle card. And these are general readings, so they may not resonate for all of you. If they do, there is an extended. At the end of the video, you can check out the link for that in the description box below if you want. Let's see, Taurus. All right, the overall energy for the reading, the Seven of Swords. You kind of look like you don't want to deal with something here. There's something at play that's in direct contact with you, but you're not necessarily that you don't want to deal with it. You just don't want the headaches of it, you know, because the reading starts with the Two of Cups crossed by the Five of Wands. So it's not a pleasant energy, quite conflicting. So you might be in quite the conflict with somebody you care about too. But you just, you know, like, nah, I don't want the headaches. In your focus, the Page of Cups, you're trying to remain positive and focus on the good things as much as you can. In the recent past, the High Priestess, your intuition is playing a big role in here somehow. I don't know how yet, but it is. And in your strength, the Three of Cups, yeah, I have no idea what's going on here, but it's obviously not in the way that makes you feel good, whatever it is. So you just want for things to work out here. That's your goal here. You know, you don't want this conflict anymore. But at the same time, you don't want to be directly dealing with this conflict because it doesn't make you feel good. It almost like triggers you to participate more in the conflict and to make it bigger rather than to dim it down. In the immediate future, the Four of Pentacles, there's the Taurus stubbornness there. I have no idea what you're hanging on to there, but you're hanging on to something. Supporting this reading, the Queen of Pentacles. Okay, so you're putting yourself first, your needs. If this conflict doesn't do you well, you'll stay away from it. And basically, that's what you're showing me. Okay. The energy that surrounds you, and you may not be aware of it, the Six of Swords. I mean, you're passing by something. It's almost like an energy of you're missing something, but I don't know what it is yet. I just see it as you're missing something. Okay. There's a lot of unknowns in this reading, in the first round at least. Speaking of, in your hopes and fears, the Queen of Swords, you're the all-knowing one in there. You're like, no, I know what's up. Okay, but I don't. Okay. A potential outcome, the Devil. There's something unhealthy to this whole situation. It's probably because I'm not... Okay, let's clarify. Let's clarify. This is one of those of, I really want to get through this part fast so that we go deeper, because there's some stuff that are not honestly revealed here. For the Seven of Swords, you get the Hierophant, the Nine of Wands, the Six of Pentacles. All right, you seem to not be wanting this at all, for now, at least. Like you want to keep yourself at a distance completely from this. Yes, you could focus on the good times, this, that, and the other, but because of what's at play right now within this dynamic, you seem to be in a place of, you know what, I really don't want to deal with this at all. Like, I just, no. I want my distance from it. Very, very close to, I'm not interested in this anymore. Very close to that. Okay. Let's do the Two of Cups. Ten of Swords, the Death card, the Ten of Pentacles. Well, this situation has been done. It's been officially closed off or something. And there's still some stuff going on. Even that, you know, even if everything has been said and done about it, and it's been classified as done, Subject closed. It's not closed. There's still something going on. Oh, okay. So this is a wrapped up kind of a situation already. Let me do the 5 of Wands, the 9 of Cups, the 4 of Cups, the Star. But see, you're still upset about it because you still care about whoever this is. And the way things were left, you're still upset about it. That's why it's not done, at least on your end. Okay, well now it's getting a little more clear. All right, because you wanted for this to work out. And when this situation showed up and said, well, I'm not going to work out, it pissed you off. So expectations were at play. There might still be. For the Page of Cups in your focus, you get the King of Pentacles, the 5 of Wands, the 7 of Cups. You're enraged. You're in this place of, you're not upset, you're pissed off. Hold on, I pulled myself into this table where I feel like I can't even breathe. What the hell did I do? And now I'm too lazy to move. Hold on. I got a situation with myself here. Okay. You're pissed off. To the extent of, slamming doors and I'm out of here. I don't give a shit about this. I'm out. But then you're pissed off because this didn't work out in the way you envisioned it. So there's part of you that still pulls you back because you still want for it to work out, but it's like, it's not, and it's pissing me off and I'm out. So it's quite conflicting here. Because the situation looks closed off and then somebody's really around it. Okay. Let me do the High Priestess in the recent past. For the High Priestess, you get the 6 of Cups, the World card, the Ace of Pentacles. Well, you felt it before it even closed off. You felt that was it. You're getting very, very close to the end of the road for this one. You felt that there was a split almost between timelines. Timeline of where this was there and then where it's not there anymore. You knew. Then why are you pissed off? Let me do the 3 of Cups. For the 3 of Cups, you get the King of Cups, the Queen of Pentacles, the Knight of Pentacles. Because you care about them. That's why. You care about whoever this is. Is this a family? It feels like a family situation. So is this really done? Not really, because at the end of the day, they're still part of your family, so they're still going to be there, even if they're not there anymore. Feels like such a complicated dynamic here, but there's a lot of ego in it, too. There's a lot of, well, I wanted for things to work in that direction, and they didn't, and now I'm pissed off. Okay, but how does the pissed off part help the situation? Help you or help the situation? Because it doesn't really. Does it? It just riles things up. Let's do the 4 of Pentacles in the immediate future. For the 4 of Pentacles, you get the 4 of Pentacles because 1 wasn't enough. The Ace of Swords and the Magician. You really want to do something about it. Very stubborn. Very stubborn about it. Like, this is not where it ends. I'm going to have the last say. Okay, and I wonder, I'm seeing energies being built up from anger, from frustration, from disappointment, because we create our own expectations about stuff and then we end up being disappointed about the outcome of that. So we started it, because we created the expectation. And then we're like, I'm going to have the last say about it. That doesn't feel like a healthy statement right there. Coming from all of this frustration built up. Okay. Let's do the Queen of Pentacles for the supportive energy. The Page of Cups, the 10 of Cups, the Ace of Wands. That's all you need to do. That's the available energy for you too. This whole sense of, how about you start focusing on yourself? Try to start looking into that anger, that whatever was built up here. Try to heal that. Try to put yourself first by taking a couple of steps away from the situation. Just focus on yourself and how you truly feel about the situation. Because I see you caring for the situation no matter what happens. You're pissed off, you want to have the last word, blah, 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 whatever. Whatever you want out of this, at the end of the day, you still care for whoever this is. So why not focus on that? Well, no, my anger is more important. I don't feel seen. Well, I assure you, your anger is being seen. Is it beneficial to anybody? That's what you want to be seen for? Your anger? I don't think so. Maybe you do, who knows? But okay, this is just a frustrated, very frustrated kind of an energy, and I'm trying to make sense out of it to see. I can see where it started. I want to see where it's going. Like, where is it going? What's the end goal here of this? And there is none. That's my point. And it's like, I'm trying to catch it, put it down for you so that you can see it, and then fucking breathe on it and be done with it, because it's pointless. That's not going to help you solve anything here. For the Six of Swords and the hidden energies, you get the Strength card, the Five of Swords, the Chariot. Well, if you're telling yourself it's not easy to let this go, then it's not going to be easy to let this go. You know, if you keep on saying it's not easy, it's very hard, it's impossible to let this go, then you won't let this go. Pay very close attention to what you're saying, because that's exactly what you believe and what you create. If you're saying, I can't get past this, I can't let this go, you're not gonna. You know what I mean? Because the universe is right here trying to help you. So to let this go. To just, you know, you're hanging out. I don't even know if this is you. This could be somebody attached to you that's going through these energies. But whoever this is, there's definitely that sense of, oh, you know, we're gonna let this go. I gotta have the last say here. Okay. Have it. Say something. Do you think that's gonna take care of all of the problems here? You know, if you do have the last say, oh yeah, I will feel so much better. Ooh, yeah, I bet. For the Queen of Swords, in your hopes and fears, you get the Hermit, the Five of Pentacles, the Eight of Cups. It's scary to choose the alternative. To recognize that all of this is just ego, like really inflated ego, and to just breathe and heal all of this. Just be with it as energy. Just let it pass through you, no matter how it gets. Because at the end of all of that, you'll be able to be like, oh, great. You know, it feels freaking amazing. Way better than what I just did, you know? So you're almost scared of healing because it's challenging. It's hard. It's somehow you convince yourself that it's easier to hang on to these types of energies of, gotta have the last say, I gotta have the last word. I showed them. I'm sure you did. Yeah. What exactly did you show them? Your anger, your ego, you know, what? You showed them, all right? For the Devil and the potential outcome. Page of Pentacles, the Fool, the Temperance card. Okay, finally. Finally, at some point in time, realizing, okay, this whole situation is for nothing. If anything, it's very unhealthy for me, personally. So, yeah, that's not good. Let's change the tactics here. So you're definitely realizing that all of this is just an energy you're creating that's coming from your own anger, your own frustration, your own disappointment based off of your own expectations of the situation. And it's just creating so much I can't even describe it because there's so many things in here, you know? But at the end of the day, it's not going to feel healthy. It's not going to feel good for you. And then at some point in time, you get the aha moment of, yeah. You actually know as you go through this that it's no good for you, but you still do it. Until that one moment in time when you're like, okay, scratch that. We'll do it different. Let's try a different method to this madness. And it's working out. You know, whatever you're doing there, it's just the aha moment. The minute you have the aha moment, you know exactly how to deal with the situation in a much healthier way. So you just need to get there, and you will. From the universe for you, you get the Ace of Cups, the Five of Pentacles, the Three of Wands. You've been hanging on to this for so long, and this would show up like as simple as holding a grudge, you know, on someone that you actually care about. And the more you hang on to this energy, the more you feed it. Because you have to feed it to sustain it. You have to give it something day by day. Here, take a little bit of this, a little bit of that, a little more anger, a little more this, a little... You know what I mean? So it gets bigger and bigger the more you hang on to it. So you've been hanging on to it for quite a minute here. When at the core of that, there's love. And you missed the point. That was the energy that maybe needed your focus rather than your anger, your pain, your, you know, focusing all of your frustration in one place and then building on that. And it's like, no, it was love all along. So let's do the Divine Animals Oracle. Time to let go here. See what you get. Beaver. 27. Oh man, don't give Taurus work. Taurus already has work. To love your work is a gift. Find a balance between work and rest. It is worth aligning your work with your purpose if you can. Being positively, mindfully engaged in your work, no matter what it might be, is healthy. Someone may be attempting to micromanage you at your job, and this is not an optimum way to work. Perhaps it is time to be your own boss. Mythos. The Ojibwe First Nations people tell a story about the beaver. A beaver was speaking with the other animals and was telling them how happy he was about his tail. "Look, bird, how fluffy my tail is. It's so fluffy, is it not?" asked the beaver. The bird looked at the beaver's very fluffy tail and said, "Sure, it's very nice," but seemed dismissive to the beaver. The beaver then went to a muskrat. "Do you like my tail, muskrat? Is it not beautiful and thick with fur?" The muskrat said, "Yes, but is it a strong tail?" The beaver was puzzled. "I asked if you thought my tail was beautiful, not strong." The muskrat? Why do I feel like I'm not muskrat? Just shook his head and walked away, saying, "Who cares if your tail is beautiful or not?" The beaver was upset with the animals he had spoken to and went back to cutting trees for his dam. As he was thinking about how rude the other animals had been to him, he misplaced a cut on a tree, and a tree fell on his tail. The beaver wiggled his tail out from under the tree and saw that the weight of the tree had flattened it and removed the fur. It was black and leathery now. The beaver sat on the sandy shore and cried heartedly. He cried so loudly that the Creator himself came to comfort him. The beaver said to the Creator, "Oh, Creator, look what has happened to my tail. It is flat and ugly now." And the Creator said, "No, it is not ugly. And now it's more useful. Now you will be able to swim so much more strongly." And Beaver considered this and realized this was true, but thought that his friends would not care for him anymore. The Creator smiled and said, "No, Beaver, your tail is not why your friends love you. They love you for your hard work and industry." Industry? Industry. It says industry. So friends love us for our industry. "And for your kindness and goodness. Your tail has nothing to do with it. Your industry does, apparently." Anyways, man, it was such a nice story. And with that, the beaver was satisfied. Beavers feature in many mythos of the First Nations of the Americas and Canada. the Inuit, and the ancient Norse. The animal. The beaver is an incredible transformational force upon the landscape. They can divert rivers and waterways and construct dams that create flooded areas, pools, and ponds that enable fish to breed and certain plants to flourish. Besides humans, they are most probably the most powerful architects of a landscape on Earth. To do all this, changing all of the landscape, beavers need to be industrious and work hard. They seem always to be active and busy, literally cutting down trees with their powerfully sharp front teeth, which continually grow. They do? Continually grow, and using their hands to move heavy objects and shape mud. They do this to dam areas so they can build their lodges, working through the night and day. The interior of their lodges do not freeze hard in winter because of the nature of their construction, with air pockets above the pile of branches and sticks, and the insulating effect of snow. Man, these animals are smart. Beavers share their lodges as monogamous pairs with their kids. They are territorial and will defend their territories. They are strongly built and weigh an average of 25 kilograms, and are the second largest rodent on Earth after the capybara. Their tails in particular are a great asset, the rounded, flat-shaped tails being able to propel them very quickly in the water, but also giving them good balance on land. Beavers are very agile underwater and are able to stay there for up to 15 minutes if threatened. Wow. Although they usually spend only for a few minutes at a time, as there is always work to do. The magic. When you find it hard to motivate yourself, or when things are not working out with your career or work situation, beaver energy can help. When you need help finishing a physical project or attracting good craftspeople, call upon beaver magic to assist. Symbology: lodge, paddle-like trail, beaver teeth. Status: of least concern. Hey, apparently beavers are all about industry. I mean, what is... Look, you got a good one for you. Very in line with Taurus energy, the beaver. But anyways, that's what I have for you. Hope this helped, and I'll see you next time. Bye.